This video was fully created by a subscriber. They emailed me a PDF, 50 sleep facts. That's what we're going to do today. I'm going to read off all 50 sleep facts. Keep it short and sweet. It might not be short, it might be a long video. I have no idea. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. And I hope you enjoy this 50 sleep facts video. And you'll be asleep by number 37, guaranteed. It looks like they're separated into sections of 5. The first section is general sleep facts. A few of these you might already know. Let's get nice up and close and personal for this one. The average person spends about 1/3 of their life sleeping. We all know that. 8 hours of sleep, 24 hours in a day. Pretty average human knowledge. Humans are the only mammals that can willingly delay sleep. That one's weird to me. Like, you're saying no other mammal can say, I'll sleep later, and do it later. That's weird. Your brain is actually more active while you're sleeping than when you're awake. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I would have never guessed that was a real thing. Sleep is essential for memory consolidation, which helps you retain information. A lot of people know that one. You don't get good sleep, you don't memorize things as well. The longest recorded time without sleep is 11 days, set by Randy Gardner in 1964. Don't recommend. Don't try that at home, please. Disclaimer, do not ever try that at home. That is so bad for you. That guy probably did not live another 10 years. Next section is dreaming and REM sleep. Most dreams are forgotten within 5 minutes of waking up. I do recommend, if you enjoy reading your dreams back, just write them down as soon as you wake up. Just start writing it down. I did that, and then a year later I found a notes page on my phone, and I was like, what the heck is all of this? And apparently they were all dreams that I had, but it was some crazy stuff. So, highly recommend. The average person has about 4 to 6 dreams per night. Okay, cool. I mean, I'd say I average about that, but I only ever remember 1 or 2. Lucid dreaming, where you know you're dreaming and can control it, is a real phenomenon. I've always tried to do that, but I've never been able to do it. Like, lucid dreaming is a crazy concept to me, because I've read and I've heard that if you can master lucid dreaming, you can literally do anything, on the planet. Because while you're sleeping, you can come up with all these plans and all these things, and then you can do them all in your dream, and then you can execute it in real life. You know what I mean? So, I'm just saying that stuff's super interesting to me. Blind people also dream, but their dreams are based on their other senses. So, hear, smell, touch, taste. Be a pretty good dream about an apple pie. Oh, that'd be awesome. If you could dream and just dream about the food that you want to taste and then taste it in your dream. Peak of my life. Hey, can I get a huckleberry pie? Oh, wake up. Feel like I just ate a huckleberry pie. Good day. It's a good day for me. REM, rapid eye movement sleep, is the stage where most dreaming occurs. Yeah, your REM sleep, I think it only lasts 1 to 2 hours. 6 hours into your sleep, you dream a lot in those 1 to 2 hours, if I remember correctly. Next section, sleep and health. Lack of sleep can weaken your immune system and make you more prone to getting sick. If you couldn't tell, I've probably cut it all out, but I've been coughing like crazy this video so far. So apologies for that. But yeah, I'm very sick, and I didn't sleep good at all last week, and I've been sick for So realistically, it's probably my fault. Poor sleep is linked to weight gain and higher risk of obesity. Makes sense. Not getting enough sleep can mimic the effects of alcohol intoxication on the brain. That's actually crazy. Sleep deprivation can increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. So it's really important to actually sleep when you're supposed to. A power nap of 10 to 20 minutes can improve alertness and mood. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am the biggest nap hater of all time. I wake up and I feel like I'm in a different universe. Groggy, disgusting, gross. And like the rest of the day when I'm awake after a nap, no matter if it's 10 minutes, 3 hours, no matter what, I always feel like I feel like garbage until I wake up the next day. So naps are just never on the table for me. It's weird. The next section is strange sleep phenomena. This occurs when your brain wakes up before your body does, making you unable to move. There's something that I want to say. I'm going to quickly move on because of the thing that I just said. I'm not going to repeat it. Apparently, like, if you talk about it before someone goes to sleep, they're more likely to, like, have it. But you didn't hear it from me. Don't be mad at me if you... You know what? Let's just move on. Exploding head syndrome is when a person hears a loud bang as they're falling asleep. I've never had that before. Some people experience hypnic jerks, sudden muscle spasms just before falling asleep. So that's like, you think like you're falling and you're about to fall asleep, and then you like wake up like really like suddenly. That's what that is. Most of us have experienced that, and those are like you feel like you just died. It's terrifying. A rare condition called fatal familial insomnia prevents sleep and eventually leads to death. So make sure you're sleeping. Sleepwalking can involve complex actions like driving a car or cooking while sleeping. Little fun fact about me. I don't know how my brain just made this connection, so we're just gonna go for it. Step Brothers. Awesome movie. One of the best movies of all time. Very well written. Very funny. Very funny. If you disagree, then that's fine. Okay? A lot of people do. But the sleepwalking scene in that is really funny. So if you haven't watched Step Brothers, go watch that. Interesting sleep records and studies. Giraffes sleep only about 30 minutes a day in short naps. You're telling me they're keeping that super long neck and head standing up 23 hours and 30 minutes a day? That's insane. Dolphins and whales sleep with only half of their brain at a time so they can continue swimming. Why can't we do that? Why can't we do that? Just, I gotta take a test today. Write it down. Half me's asleep, half me's awake. Boom, submit the test, wake up. How'd I do? You know? The world record for the longest continuous sleep is 11 days, set in a controlled experiment. Wait, continuous sleep. So the longest without sleep is 11 days, and the longest with sleep is 11 days. That's interesting, but how did they get someone to sleep for 11 days? Because it says it's a controlled experiment. So if there's any like medications involved, does that really count? To me it doesn't. I'll have to read into that one more. The Guinness World Records no longer acknowledges sleep deprivation records due to health risks, which is super fair from what we've learned so far today. And your body temperature drops when you fall asleep. Cool. Sleep and the moon. That's our next section. Studies show people tend to sleep worse during a full moon. The moon moon's brightness can suppress melatonin production, affecting sleep quality. Ancient civilizations believed the moon could influence dreams and sleep patterns. Some people experience more vivid dreams during a full moon. Werewolf syndrome, a myth, suggested people were more aggressive when sleep deprived during full moons. Next section, bizarre sleep habits of famous people. Leonardo da Vinci practiced polyphasic sleep. I nailed that. Napping multiple times a day instead of one long sleep. Napoleon reportedly needed only 4 hours of sleep per night. Scientifically not true. That's probably why he died. I apologize. I don't know how he died, but however he died, you cannot live off 4 hours of sleep. It's not humanly possible. Albert Einstein preferred to sleep 10 hours a night to fuel his creativity. Thomas Edison thought sleep was a waste of time and only slept 4 to 5 hours per night. Again, I swear like it's not possible to do that long term, but I could be wrong. That's just Thomas Edison. Oh, Winston Churchill took daily naps but stayed up until 4 a.m. I mean, if you're under 22, don't you always though? Don't we all? I don't, that's a lie. In Japan, cultural sleep practices. In Japan, falling asleep at work, called inamiri, or inamiri, is seen as a sign of dedication. What if you only work a 3-hour shift? And you're like, just knocked out. In Spain, the traditional siesta, afternoon nap, is still common. Good for you, Spain. Some cultures use hammocks or floor mats instead of beds for better spinal health. I read that if you have lower back problems, then you can sleep on your back with a little extra support behind your head. So instead of like flat, you're kind of like that. And this arch right here pushes all that weight, kind of stretches out your lower back. I don't know if that made any sense, but try it if you have lower back problems. If you have breathing problems, don't do that, because the weight of gravity pushes down your lungs, makes it harder to breathe while you're sleeping. So don't do that. The phrase sleep tight comes from when mattresses were supported by ropes that needed tightening. Mattresses supported by ropes needed tightening. I don't even know what that means. So Google that. That sounds cool. Some monks practice a sitting sleep, remaining upright even in deep slumber. Posture, man. Those guys got the best posture. Weird sleep-related facts. Humans are wired to nap in the afternoon, known as the post-lunch dip. Yeah, when you're like, you get halfway through your day, you eat lunch and you feel really sluggish and everything. One is because the food and your body needs to digest, so it's taking more energy to digest, kind of deal. And then two, that. God, I'm such a genius. The sound of rain and white noise can help some people fall asleep faster. Or ASMR. If you're listening to this, you should be asleep by now, because that's number 42. So, if you're not sleeping, you gotta restart the whole video. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. It's alright. Cheese is said to cause more vivid dreams in some people. I will say, again, I read this a while ago. I don't know how true this is, but very seriously, I heard and read that cheese is one of the worst possible things you can have before bed. I don't remember why. But cheese right before bed is not a good thing. So don't do that. Again, you're gonna have to Google it. You know what? I'll do it for you. Boom. Wow, that's terrible. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. What? That's why. Oh my. What? Oh. What? That's why. That's why. What? Whoa. Was that good? Did that work? There's no way that was. Alright, fellows, let's continue. People who grew up without electricity tend to sleep earlier than those in industrialized areas. It makes sense though, doesn't it? Kind of, a little bit. Sleeping with socks on can help you fall asleep faster by regulating body temperature. Our last section of the day is tech and sleep, and this one, at least this first one, or two, you're not gonna love me for it. But don't worry, because you clicked on this video, so it's your fault. Blue light from screens suppresses melatonin, making it harder to fall asleep. So, little tip for you. Don't watch the video. I know it's super difficult, but I promise you I don't do that many funny things. If you're actually genuinely trying to sleep right now, watch it again without the video. It gets more, I find it's more boring to watch an ASMR video when you don't get to watch it, when you have to listen to it only. Not in a bad way, in like a, okay, there's less going on in my brain, less like things floating in my brain. I'm just auditory listening, and it helps you fall asleep. You know what I mean? So, pros and cons. Using your phone before bed can increase the risk of insomnia. Again, you clicked on the video now. Sleep trackers can monitor heart rate, breathing, and movement during sleep. Pretty sweet, actually. I actually don't wear this to bed, but I heard it works for sleep. Like, you can track like heart rate during sleep, and if it races, that means like you had a nightmare or something like that. I think I just made that up, to be honest, so don't quote that. Revenge bedtime procrastination is when people delay sleep to reclaim personal time. Personal time meaning sitting on your phone and doing nothing. After this video, you have no reason. Just go to bed. Like, seriously, go to bed. Last but not least, sleeping less than 6 hours per night for long periods can shorten your lifespan. Well. Look at that. That comment I made earlier about the guy dying. Because there's no way he could have lived that long. I think it was Napoleon. I'm just saying. If you're sleeping 4 hours a night. No way. No way. Now listen here, fellow. Again, this video was made by a subscriber. I don't like to call you guys out by name specifically, but you know who you are. I really do appreciate it. Anyways, have a great day. I'll see you next week.